Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Education Commons Presents video titled Adding a Library Reading List to Your Quercus course. In today's session, we'll go over three things. First, what is a library reading list? Two, how can you activate the library reading list? And number three, what are some cool features that the library reading list has to offer? Let's jump into it. The Library Reading List tool has been added to Quercus recently, and it serves as a great tool where faculty can share the required readings for their courses. In order to enable the Library Reading List, head over to the Settings section of your course. Then, across the top, navigate over to the Navigation pane. Here, you'll see which buttons have been enabled for your course, and likely at the bottom, you should see Library Reading List. You can click the three dots to enable it, or you can click and drag to bring it directly into your course. Remember to hit save so you can maintain those changes. Now let's head back to our home page. Here you can see I now have Library Reading List added to my course. So let's go in and customize our course readings. This is the landing page for the Library Reading List. If you haven't created or started a reading list in the past, click on the button called Create It. Here we can start a brand new reading list. Go ahead and enter your course information. This will be helpful later if you have to reuse this reading list in a future semester. Once you've added a title and description, go ahead and click Create. Now, the library reading list will provide you with a couple of options for how you want to set up your reading list. You can use a blank template, a full year course by week template, a weekly sections for a single term template, and this is the one that I want to use because I'm only teaching a course for this semester. As you can see, there are a bunch of empty weeks that have been added to your course. Depending on the length of your course, you may want to delete or add additional weeks to your course. To do that, hover over a week you wish to change, press the three dots, scroll down to the bottom, and you can delete the section. There, now my course only has 10 weeks of readings. So let's go ahead and start adding readings to the very first week of my course. If I press the Add Items button, I have an option to use a library search to find course materials. I can use a blank form where I can type in the readings manually. I can also upload files that I have saved to my computer. First, let's just go to library search. Here is where you can search for different authors, publications, journal articles, textbooks, and so much more. For the sake of this video, I'll go ahead and add an author that I know is already in the system. As you can see, the search feature will bring up a wide variety of results. For my course, I'm going to choose a peer-reviewed article. And here, I'll just click the very top article and add it to my course. You can choose to add it to a specific week right here, and you can choose to add or add an edit. Adding it will directly add it into your week one. Adding an edit will let you customize some of the information in the reading list. Let's try add and edit. Now you can see I have the option to edit this journal article. Occasionally, you may want to change the page numbers for start and end so your students know where to read. You can also add a note in for your students to see too. Once you're done, go ahead and click Save. Now you can see the article by Michael Fullen has been added to my week one course readings. You can also update the tags on the item, which can be useful if you have required or recommended readings. Make sure you click Save to maintain those changes. And that's how easy it is to add course readings to your library reading list. Again, you can click on the Add Items button and you can upload files you have saved to your computer. Another cool feature with the library reading list is that you can add links to your course directly. You can choose to grab a shareable link, copy it to your clipboard, and now you can link it directly in your course pages if that's something you choose to do. Keep in mind, your library reading list will always be available on the left-hand side of the course. Once you've finished your library reading list, go ahead and click Publish. This will make the course reading list public to everyone who's enrolled in your course. If I go back and revisit my course, now I can see my reading list is still on the left-hand side here, and when I click Library Reading List, it brings me to the landing page for library reading lists. You can leave this page and explore the application to find any reading lists you've created in the past. One thing to note is that if you are choosing to view your course in Student View, the library reading list won't be available. Since the library reading list has its own Student View built within it, your students will have to use that one too. And that sums up the basics of the library reading list for your course. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to Education Commons. Thank you.